Welcome students. We will discuss an interesting topic in this session. We all go to the supermarket, right? We use standard values to buy grocery. For example, we buy a dozen banana. That is, we use a dozen to count fruits. A dozen of something is equal to 12 units, right? And if we want to buy rice, we buy 1 kilogram of it. Similarly, if we want to buy fruit juice, we may buy 200 ml or 500 ml of it. So these are some standard values which we use in our daily life. But what about the number of tiny particles in it? Let me explain. This is pure gold. If we want to find out the number of gold atoms in this pure gold, will you be able to tell me? Or what about the number of water molecules in this glass of water? Or what about the number of oxygen atoms in this flask of oxygen? You would say it is practically impossible to tell. But wait, amazingly, chemistry has an answer to it. That brings us to the concept of mole. So, what is mole? A mole is the amount of substance that contains 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 atoms, ions, or molecules. In other words, these are the particles. The particles are atoms, ions, or molecules. This number is huge, right? Isn't it fascinating? This has a special name called the Avogadro constant. So the Avogadro constant is the number of atoms, ions, or molecules in 1 mole. So 1 mole of any substance will have 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 particles. Or 1 mole of gold will have 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 atoms of gold. Similarly, 1 mole of water H2O will have 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 molecules of water. Let's see if you have understood the concept. For example, 1 mole of oxygen atom will contain 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 atoms of oxygen. 1 mole of oxygen will contain 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 molecules of oxygen. It's simple, isn't it? So is this how we define mole? Well, yes. This is the simplest way of defining mole, that 1 mole of any substance contains these many, that is Avogadro number, 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 particles. So this is the easiest way of defining mole, but we are yet to look into the scientific definition of mole that we will see in the upcoming sessions. Thank you.